Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today we're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, what do we have on the bar today?
All right, so we have...
Wait a minute, that's a 10-year.
It is a 10-year.
100 proof.
Bottled in bond.
Less than $45. Award-winning.
Well, here's the thing. It's less than 40... Well, it's like 48, I think, usually when I see it.
It used to be 35.
I think it used to be 25 back in the day. So this is Henry McKenna, single barrel, 10-year, bottled in bond. Come on. Heaven Hill, it's just got everything going for it, just right there in the stats.
Yep.
This one apparently used to be, now this is before my time as a bourbon enthusiast.
Mine too. Yep.
Yeah, so maybe one day our bourbon elders, can spin yarns and tell us of when...
We'll talk to Henry.
Yeah, this used to be like a $25 budget whiskey. Like readily available everywhere.
Right.
And then in 2019... this won Best in Show whiskey at the San Francisco World Spirits Award. So not best bourbon, best whiskey. So basically best whiskey in the world.
Yeah.
And then after that...
it became hard to find.
Hard to find, and the price went up. Now, at its price point, in the $45 to $48, still holds up to that price. It's that quality.
Yep.
But yeah, so this has information on it, I think, doesn't it? Barreled on April 1st, 2009. So...
it's a long time ago.
yeah.
My life was significantly different back in 2009.
Yeah, mine was too.
April 1st.
So, like I said at the beginning, just the stats on it. Single barrel, bottled in bond, 10-year-old, Heaven Hill. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a recipe for a good bourbon right there.
I think so. It's got a very rich...
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Rich caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really intense caramel flavor.
Yeah, super sweet. It's kind of a darker one, too.
It's got to be the 10 years.
Yeah.
It's the barrel.
Oh, for sure. So, this is a single barrel, so these vary from bottling to bottling. I have one back here. It'd be fun to get a few of these that are different bottlings and taste them against each other and just see how different they get.
We should. I have 2 more.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, look forward to that video. We'll just do a Henry McKenna flight.
Henry McKenna. Single barrel, single barrel, single barrel.
Yeah, boy, that's just really...
Now, I probably haven't had this in 2 years.
I had a bottle before this. I just bought this one a couple weeks ago. And the bottle that I had before that, I think I just killed that like 2 months ago. But I drank it kind of sparingly because it is hard to find. And enjoyed every single pour of it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just got that nice rich caramel to it.
Boy, really cinnamon forward.
See, I'm getting more of like an oak spice. That wood spice.
That.
It's nice and oaky. In 10 years, you're going to start to really notice that barrel a little bit more. But yeah, it's got like a... Go ahead.
I like the finish. It's got like a really drawn out vanilla note that lasts for a long time.
Yeah, it really does. And I don't really get much vanilla on the nose or the palate initially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because it's like a 3-beat sort of thing. So on the nose, I'm getting that really dark, rich caramel. On the palate, I get a nice oak spice. Just oaky, on top of that caramel. And then the finish is that nice vanilla you're talking about. So it's just a kind of a little roller coaster. And this one I feel is a little bit out of the Heaven Hill products that I've had, which is a lot of them. This one is unique, I think. Like you compare this to like a, Larceny is a weeder, so that doesn't really count. But like to an Elijah Craig or any of the Evan Williams or something like that, like this is definitely different.
Definitely from Evan Williams.
Yeah. So, a lot of times with distilleries, you get kind of that noticeable, traits in it. And I feel like this one really, really stands out. Have you ever had just the base model, like $12 bottle of Henry McKenna?
I never have.
No, I haven't either. And I was tempted to pick one up the other day, and I didn't. I don't know why.
Sure.
But I would love to actually try that, just the super cheap budget offering, bottom shelf, $12 one, and just see what the difference is between, because that would be kind of fun to see the progression, when you proof it up to 100, age it 10 years, and then the single barrel, of course.
Yep. Boy, really a lot of cinnamon on that. I consider more of a cinnamon flavor. You kind of refer to it as oak.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more oak.
Yeah.
I feel like this would go nice with a cigar. It's got just like a nice dark kind of bite to it.
Solid body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I want to smoke a cigar and have a pour of this. This is kind of a classic example of a bourbon that was once budget and then got popular because of, in this case, the accolades it got from...
But legitimately. Like, I think you could make an argument that this is really, it deserved a win and deserved to be as popular as it has.
Yeah, it was underpriced at $25 for
Agreed.
sure. Yeah, back when people were getting this just readily available at $25.
Yeah, it's a steal.
Yeah, if I had a time machine, I might just skip back to 2018 and grab a handful of these on the cheap and
Can I have 2 cases, please?
Yeah, but I think this, I think this one deserves its position that it's in now. Some bourbons that get allocated or they get overhyped, they're good, but they don't necessarily live up to that, getting priced up and getting rare. We see that happen with bourbons that just get, like I said, they just get overhyped.
Yeah.
And while they are good, a lot of times they just end up being overpriced and overhyped. You can't get them anywhere. And then you get it and it's just like, it's good, but...
It wasn't worth the hunt.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the hunt, and maybe this is just a little bit, word of mouth popularity got a little out of hand. This one, I think, like we said, it deserves its place.
I'm always impressed
where it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're going to win Best in Show with professional whiskey tasters if you don't have something really good to offer.
Wait a minute. Does that mean we're professional whiskey?
No. I'm talking about the people that awarded it Best Whiskey. I mean... We're on the internet.
We're on the internet.
I mean, I guess that makes us professional. We're on the internet, and someone's watching this if anybody's hearing this right now.
I would tend to agree.
If nobody watches this, we're not professional whiskey tasters. It's like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it.
How do you know it fell?
Does it make a sound? If nobody sees this, are we whiskey tasters?
Maybe the tree was born laying down.
Wow. We should have just a full glass of this and go down the rabbit hole of of all that.
All right.
Which I would actually really enjoy.
Yeah, we should do that sometime.
But maybe not on this video.
But for now, any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. This is a great bourbon. It's available enough. Like, it's not as rare as most allocated stuff. I wouldn't even necessarily say this is allocated. It's just... Not everybody has it, and when they do get it, I think it probably flies off the shelves pretty quick.
Yep.
But it is available enough that it's not frustrating. Like, you can find it.
Yeah.
And when you do, it's like, oh, there it is.
Yep.
Grab a bottle. So,
Nice little victory.
Yeah, definitely worth the price point. Worth a little bit of putting some effort into finding it. So just, all around solid. Good.
Totally agree.
All right, well, this has been Henry McKenna, 10-year, bottled and bond, single barrel. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Thanks for watching.